Hello there, it's Backseat from the Edit here. This VOD is for my first time playing the horror strategy game Turnout, a game where you need to run over your opponent using a train by successfully diverting it to their track instead of your own. Now, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but the developer was in the chat for this one and kept saying how amazing my strategy was. And a developer would never lie to get on a streamer's good side. Surely a trustworthy source. I hope you enjoy. This is Turnout. What is Turnout? So I was going to stream the trolley solution after the fan art section today. Instead, I got an email saying that there was a demo for a game that is a mix of Buckshot Roulette and Five Nights at Freddy's. I guess I will explain it as we play, but the basic explanation is that we are stuck on some train tracks, and somebody else is also stuck on some train tracks, and our mission is to divert the oncoming train to kill the other person instead of us. However, there's a lot of things we need to manage in a very Five Nights at Freddy's style. We need to be multitasking in order to do this. So it is basically evil trolley solution. So I subbed out the trolley solution for evil trolley solution. Indeed. Now, I am going to select round 1 because I think round 1 is basically just, it goes in order. Round 1 is easy, and then round 2 it adds an extra thing, and then round 3 it adds an extra thing. So let's go through all the rounds as we go. Okay, so here we are. We're on the train tracks of undetermined place, and we have a... Is this floating, or is it like strung up by its cords? I think it might be supernaturally floating. And what we have here is this first screen. That is what we want to basically use for the majority of the gameplay. And this screen, which we don't need to worry about yet because we have no viruses right now. However, we will progress through the rounds, and we will have to deal with this eventually. Now, let's just move over to this computer and show you what the core gameplay is. Yeah, absolutely appalling cable management on this setup, I'll be honest. So, yes, a train is coming, redirect it. It is 5 stations away. You can see the train is currently on track to hit my opponent. Down here is me. And here is how we adjust where the train is going to go. So I can select that it should go up, because we do want it to go up, because that's where the opponent is. However, it's not that simple. The server has a chosen number. Your opponent must guess it. You must too. 10 numbers, 1-time use, no repeats. Closest guess to the server wins. Winner's adjustment will be accepted. So, we need to pick a number between 1 and 10, and our opponent will also guess a number between 1 and 10, and whoever is closest to the server number, their train direction will go through. So, we want to direct the train towards each other, but we've kind of got to guess the random number. Now, it's a number between 1 and 10, right? So 5, easy pick. Easy pick, it's right in the middle. It's the closest to the most things. We've got 3, 2, 1, and... Okay, the server was 1, our opponent guessed 6, and we guessed 5, so we were closer. We win, the train is still heading towards our opponent. However, look at this. 5 is now already used up. So, we can't just keep guessing 5. We've actually used up the best number, so now we're at kind of a disadvantage. Oh no. Oh no, there's a blackout. No, 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 I need to put in my direction. Go. Oh God, did I do it? I missed it. So, there are multiple things you need to keep in mind, and one of them is blackouts. One of them is blackouts. For example, right there, there was a blackout. There's a certain sound cue that plays, which means a blackout is about to happen. And if a blackout is about to happen, you need to back out from the computer, wait for it to pass, and then you can go back in and make your choice. If you fail to do that, then the blackout will hit you, and you will lose control, which, as you saw, can be pretty bad. Okay, things are going incredibly bad for us. The last 2 guesses, the opponent got closer, so the train is actually heading right towards us. We need to lock in. So, we've used up 4 and 5. 1, 8, and 7 have all been used, which means that the next server number is more likely to be a low number, right? Because high numbers have been happening more. So I'm going to guess 3, and I'm going to try and divert back towards my opponent. Okay, the server was 3. I guessed it exactly right. Okay, we're making a comeback. We're making a comeback. Now, it's kind of even between high and low, so I think I should go middle and guess 6. But 7 and 8 have already been taken. I guess it could be 5 and 4. I'm going to go for 6. Did I win? Okay, my opponent did not guess. Do I win? There's 0 stations left. I won round 1. There we go. Now, there are power-ups as well, which I will explain in this next round. Okay, virus attack incoming. So now, viruses can happen, which will force us to back out of our computer and deal with viruses in addition to playing the game. So this is where we start to get a bit more FNAF-like. We now are juggling multiple things. We're having to leave computers, go into other computers, do stuff, leave computers, come back. There's a lot more management going on. Okay, so to hit my opponent, I need to bring it down past me. You know what I'm going to do? I think my opponent is going to make the train go down. I'm going to use up none of my numbers. I think they're going to use up their numbers. They are. They're using up their numbers to direct the train toward me. And so I'm going to just keep letting them do that. Okay, virus attack. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. They can do that. And then I will keep my numbers for when I need to direct it to them. Okay, so I'm going to start a scan. You can see the scan progress is going up. Okay, 3, 1, 2. Go, go, go. Okay, now I can actually leave this computer and go back to the game while that's doing its thing. Oh, wait, no, he's cottoned on. He's not guessing. He's figured it out. God damn it. Okay, the opponent has figured it out. He's also not guessing. Another virus? Okay, I'm going to just make that guess, and I'm going to have to back out and deal with this second virus. Code 559. Go, 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 go. Okay. Okay, it looked like that worked. We're now on my track. No, I got hit by a blackout. Okay, okay, I'm gonna use a power-up, show my opponent's pick. He's not guessing. He's not guessing? Then 1. Let's pick a really bad number. There we go. If he's not guessing, then I get it for free. This one will show 3 possible numbers it could be, and this will either let me regain a number or lose a number. However, I don't need to regain a number. I've barely used any. Now, this is for all the marbles. We really want to get it towards our opponent, so I'm going to use 5. I'm going to use 5. I know 5 has already been guessed, but the thing is about that is it's right in the middle. So it's probably a good guess. No! It was 6 and he guessed 6 exactly. That's rough. Okay, it's either 9 or 10. I'm going to guess 9. I'm going to guess 9. I need to direct it away from me. I need it to not hit me right now. Okay, it was 10. And I've somehow got all my power-ups. Oh, we've got all my power-ups back because it hit nobody. Okay. What is that? Okay, it's the train passing by. So the train that missed us is passing by. That's cute. Okay, is there anything going on the virus? No. Okay, we need it to go... Oh, my numbers are still used up, though. Maybe I should use this now. Okay, I've regained 1. I'm going to guess 6. Oh, man. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4 hasn't been used. 4 hasn't been used. I'm going to go for 3, and I'm sending it down. Let's back out the computer. Is there anything else happening? Yeah, you can hear the first train passing. It's... How? Oh my god, I'm getting so unlucky. We drew, so nothing happened. Nothing happened. Okay, it's 8. It's 8. It's literally just 8. It can only be 8, apparently. So, it's 8. Have they used up 8? They haven't used up 8. So they could get 8 as well, and it would be another draw, and it would just keep heading towards us. Nope. Okay. At least we're not gonna die if we... Okay, virus. 1 minute. I need to make a guess. Go down and... 7. Okay, let's go and deal with the virus. Thank you, Rex TV, for the 12 months. No, I didn't mean to press that. Yeah, okay, go. Okay, I think I maybe won. Is it heading towards my opponent? Yes! Okay, now we just need to hold. Oh my god. We just need to hold. 5. Keep going down. 5. Okay. Virus. What's the status on the viruses? 613. Okay, apparently I won that. Okay, 1 stop left. Either he dies or no one dies. And I know what I want. Oh my god, a blackout. Before I guessed as well. Okay. Come on. 4. Let's just go for 4. Okay, nice. What is the progress on the viruses are solved. Okay, we win. He's dead. Right? Murdered. Murder successful. Trolley problem solved. I do not die. You do die. Okay. Listen carefully. We've now reached the 3rd round. This is where I died when I was testing it offline. So now you can see we can look behind ourselves. Now I think we're not alone in the train tunnel. There's someone else who means us harm. And so not only do we have to manage viruses, we also have to manage someone trying to approach us from behind. Right, I'm gonna just guess 9. I'm just gonna guess 9. It was 5. Okay, so our opponent won that. Now, 5 doesn't really help me guess high or low. Okay, blackout dodged. I think I dodged a blackout. Okay. Now I don't need to worry about pressing anything because it's more likely to hit the opponent than me. I'm gonna just leave it. Is someone approaching behind me? Is that someone? I think it is. I think by looking at them, I caught them. I think I don't need to worry about that yet. That's a pretty safe bet. No viruses. Okay, they're still there. Still heading towards my opponent. 2 stops left. I'm guessing 3. That's a really bad guess. Oh no. 6. I'm guessing 6. Yeah, they're getting closer. But I think I've caught them twice, and I think if I catch them 3 times, it's fine. Okay, what is going on with this train? Nothing good. God damn it. Okay, we're dead. Ended up being on the wrong track, literally. So what I really like about this demo is that just yesterday, I was helping someone play Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and 3. And it's very, very clear how much the mechanics of that game are very unexplained, and how much when you die, you have to say, like, What killed me? I don't know what's going on, and you have to get help from someone. This gives you clues about the things that you encountered on your run. So the overhead, when you hear this sound, just leave any of the computers before it passes you to avoid an outage, and here's the sound. So you can learn, okay, when I hear this sound, I need to leave the computers. And you don't like just wonder why the heck you died. The virus, when you hear this sound, then you know to go to the computer and do all that sort of stuff. And when you hear this sound, that means that there is the guy approaching behind you, and it tells you exactly how he works. 5 steps to reach you. If you catch him 3 times, then he'll leave you alone. Yeah, so you can actually learn the sound cues without having to look up a YouTube video, which is the only way to learn them on Five Nights at Freddy's, is to look up a YouTube video for the sound cues. Very, very good to know. It's the main reason I even know how to avoid a blackout at all. I wouldn't have been able to intuit it at all had it not been for this menu. So let's restart round 3 and try and dodge the train while also dodging the Stalker and also dodging the viruses. I've never beaten round 3 before, as I say. So wish me luck. Also, yeah, if you missed the start and you're wondering how the gameplay mechanics works, the core of it is that there's 4 train tracks and we want to divert a train to hit our opponent and to not hit us. I'm actually not going to guess anything right now. I'm going to let this timer run down. I'm going to just let him divert to me. Yep, and I'm going to just leave it here for a while. And then during the end, I'm going to see whether he... I'm just going to wait and see if he keeps wasting his numbers, guessing. If he keeps wasting his numbers, then that's ideal for me. Okay, he is wasting his numbers, I think. He is! That's perfect. So let's divert it down. I'm going to guess an 8. Also, I'm letting this guy get way too close. Okay, it's back onto my track. I'm going to leave it again. I'm going to let him waste a number again. Stop. Stop where you are, Sonny Jim. No viruses yet. Okay. Now it's time to get aggressive. So, 5, 1, 10, 3. Oh! Back out, back out, back out. Blackout. Back out for the blackout. Okay, I think I yeeted the guy to the shadow dimension. I think the guy who was approaching from behind is gone. Okay, now is when it matters. He's guessing 7. It can only be a 2, apparently. So I'm going to do that and I'm going to win. Get dunked on. Nice. So now there's only 1 more round left. I just need to win this. And I'm going to win by guessing 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7. 7 is probably a good guess. And if I get this right, I win, and he dies. I got it right? Yes, I win. Are you dead? You're dead. There we go. Strategies. Knowing when to not guess anything seems to be the key. And let them waste their numbers. You have to be quick in this one. Okay, sure. Sure thing. So does that mean that there's less time on the clock? Was it 25 before? Now it's only 20? You know what? I'm going to let him waste a number on round 1. He's probably going to vote. And I'm just going to let him do that. 8 rounds. Wow. Yeah, I really need to let him waste his numbers on this. Yeah, okay, he's wasted 1. I feel like he's going to not vote next round. So I'm going to let him... I'm going to just see if he does that. If he does vote, then we're laughing. If he doesn't vote, then oh well. We've got 7 more rounds. This, by the way, like I said, is multiplayer when it comes out. At the moment, it's a demo. But if it is multiplayer, then you can be doing this with, like, a friend being the opponent. And the mind games could be pretty fun, I think. Oh, goddamn. Okay, viruses. You know what? I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush. Let's just handle the virus. 1 minute. Was that the guy behind me? It was. Okay. Stay back. Stay back. Away. Away. Okay, start scanning. Stay back. Stay back. Okay, what's going on in the big game here? God's sake. I think he just took another step. 3, 6, 3, 5, 6. Go, go, go. I'm gonna have to check behind me. I think he's approaching. Okay, another blackout has just passed overhead, but I think we dodged it. 4 rounds. Okay, it's time to go aggressive. 5. I'm guessing 5. He's not gonna vote. He's gonna just keep waiting. So I'm gonna get this for free. I should have used anything other than 5. God damn it. I should have used a really bad number because he would have been sleeping. 5 is like the most powerful number. I should have saved it. Because I knew he wasn't gonna vote. Okay, now it's going towards him. Hey, let's go. Okay, you know what? It's crucial. He's gonna vote 6. It's gonna be a 9. If I do this, I'm just gonna divert it up. All right. That was a virus, wasn't it? Okay, we need to lock in. We need to get this virus handled quick. Scan, please. Okay, scanning, scanning, scanning. Go, 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 go. Okay, now we need to divert it down and kill him right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 8. 8. It can like only be 8, I think. Okay, am I gonna win? Don't kill me, guy in the tunnels. Do I win? No? No? Okay, the train is passing by. Maybe we drew, maybe we drew. Okay, 1 minute. 6, 6, 2, 4. Okay, the guy in the tunnels is back. Hello, chat. Okay, he's gone. Flipping God. Oh, who's this? Who's the glitch man? Okay, are we both just gonna wait? I think he's gonna wait until the last minute. He's just gonna keep not voting. I'll let him do that. I don't care. Okay, guy has been banished. Let's check. Is he still... Okay, no, he's finally made his vote. He's gonna try and send it down again to make it harder for me to kill him, isn't he? Whatever, whatever. Let's let him use his numbers. This isn't FNAF but bingo, it's like FNAF but like you're in a game of death with someone trying to divert a train into their face. And I don't know who it is who's on the tracks, but they're interrupting this game and it's very unsportsmanlike. Right, okay, it's time to go aggro and try and send it back up to him. I don't think he's gonna vote at all, so I'm gonna just vote 1. Because that's not a very useful number. Oh, I guess the virus got cured. Guy isn't behind me. Okay, I did win. He didn't vote as predicted. Now he's gonna start voting because he's gonna try and send the thing down. So now I'm gonna use the 5. 5 is actually bad here because 4, 6, and 7 are all gone. I'm gonna use 8. I'm gonna use 8. You know what? 9. 9 is good. Okay, I won. Away. 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 Now I'm gonna use 5. Am I gonna use 5? I'm gonna use 2. Gotta get rid of this virus, man. The guy's approaching me from behind. Okay, start the scan. Start the scan. Start the scan, please. Hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay, start the scan. I've got to look at this guy behind me. Get back. No, a blackout, back out. Ooh. Okay, dodged it, I think. Another vote. No! Okay, it's time to use 5. It's time to use 5. 3. Go, kill him. I win. Get away. I win. I won. Clutch use of the power-ups at the last minute. I would have maybe lost had I not used the power-ups at the last possible moment. Oh, can you explain in the simplest way possible? So the gameplay is that there's basically a random number chosen between 1 and 10, and you need to vote for a number, and if you or your opponent are closer, your command gets to go through to the train. However, you can only use each number once, so you can't just keep guessing 5, which is the best option because it's right in the middle. So you need to, like, tactically use or don't use your numbers so that you're more likely to get more instructions to the train. And the reason you want to get instructions to the train is because you're trying to run your opponent over with the train. And if your opponent gets more instructions, then they're probably going to divert it to you. And while you're trying to do all of this, you've got to handle viruses on a second computer and some guy behind you in the tunnel as well. So yeah, that's what's going on. The only thing I would say was confusing is sometimes there would be a virus and I would go to fix it and it would be already fixed, or I don't know what the virus even does. Like, obviously, the blackout is pretty clear. I know what the blackout does. I'm pretty sure I know what would happen if the guy would catch up to me. I'm guessing he would kill me. But what would happen if I leave a virus? I don't know, because I feel like sometimes I did leave a virus, and then when I went to fix it, it was already fixed. So I don't know exactly what the virus does. But yeah, that was a pretty fun game. I do think it would be really good multiplayer, which is what it's advertised as, right? Like if I go back to the main menu, endless mode. Okay, we'll go for endless mode shortly. But yeah, there's a multiplayer version coming in the full release, and playing this with, you know, one-on-one with somebody could be a lot of fun. Maybe your system gets bugged and you can't do stuff. Maybe. Maybe the phone doesn't work. Maybe you can't input a number into the phone or something. Let's try endless mode and see what goes on. Okay, so this is infinite time. Right, here we go. Endless. You know what? Let's let him waste some numbers. I'm going to let him waste numbers again. I don't really care. Yep, okay, he wasted a number. Now, do you think he's going to just sit this next round out? I kind of feel like he might. I think he knows my game. I think he knows I'm not going to divert the train. Oh, there's a virus. Let's listen for the sound and see if he wins. God, the guy's behind me. Okay, he's wasted 2 of his numbers. Very foolish of you. Okay, I don't see the guy, but the sound effect played, so I'm guessing he's been banished. Now, he's definitely not going to waste a number now. So let's use a rubbish number like 10. And it will divert onto his track. Oh no, he wasted a number. He did waste a number. Okay, he's actually really low on numbers now. The guy's behind me. I apparently need to handle this virus. Okay, let's get that scan going. Five. Oh, 5's already been used. I did still win, though. I did still win. What is that? Is it because of the virus? Yes, I see you. I see you, buddy. 665. I wonder if there's like a virus man who can kill you. I wonder if that's what this guy is. I wonder if he can jump scare you and kill you. Well, I goofed. I goofed. At the last minute, I slept at the crucial moment, and I goofed, and I'm about to get hit by a train. My guy double taking. Dang it. Well, chat, you saw it here first. My PB for endless mode is at 0. Let's try that again. Let's do a little bit better than 0, shall we? Hey, Backseat, it's been a while since I could join a stream. This game reminds me of Buckshot Roulette. Indeed, I think in the email where they talked about the demo, the inspirations were Buckshot Roulette, Five Nights at Freddy's, and Flathead. Great PB. I mean, I've seen mathematical arguments that 0 is basically the same as infinity. Oh man, this is a really rough setup for me. I think he's going to use his turn to divert it above me to make it as difficult as possible. I am just going to divert. I am going to actually use a number. Yeah, okay, he did guess. He guessed 8. So the server said 4, which means that the next one is more likely to be a high number. So let's guess 9. Is the guy behind me? No. Oh, I lost that one. It was another low number. Okay, now it's really likely to be a high number, so let's guess 7. I need to deal with a virus before the virus man murders me, maybe. Okay, here we go. Come on. Please play a successful noise. Okay, it's back in the middle. It's still... Oh my god. It really has to be a high number soon. I'm really in trouble if it's not a high number. You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm going for 6 rather than 8. I need a high number. I need to save a high number. See, the virus kind of resolved itself. I don't know if I did something or if it resolved itself. Is that a draw? It was a draw. Oh my god. Don't know what to put. 7 or 8. Okay, 8. 8 down. Lock it in. Stay back. Do you have a virus? You don't have a virus. Okay, it's on the opponent's track. You know what? All or nothing. I'm going to let him waste a number. I'm going to let him waste a number. And then the next round is going to be the one that matters. Start the scan, please. Okay, I need to get the guy away. Okay, now it's all or nothing. He's guessing 1, which means if we guess 2, then anything higher than a 1, we win. That's a pretty... Those are pretty good odds. Yeah, the virus seemed to resolve itself there. Did we lose? Was it 1? Oh no, I won. Okay, thank God. I would say I would really like a cutscene. You know when we get run over and you see the train come and hit us? I would really like a cutscene where if you win, you turn around and you see like the lights of a passing train and some sort of like boom or something, and then it says you won. Just so that you kind of get the impact that like the other person got hit, rather than it just being completely silent and saying you won. I'd love it to be like you turn around and then you see some lights going like boom. You won. That would be pretty good. Oh dear. Oh man, this is a... You know what? I'm going to let him use all of his numbers to divert it down to me. And then I think this is what I tried before and it didn't work. But let's try it again. Who knows? Maybe it'll be different this time. I just want him to waste all of his numbers. Oh no, I think... Does that mean he used one? Okay, he used one. No, he didn't use one. Yeah, okay, so I think he's going to try and wait to the end and then divert it straight down into me. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see how this plays out. Yeah, he's skipping. He's just skipping his turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would need to get insanely lucky to get all the way down to him, but I guess that's what we're doing. Let's use a rubbish number like 10. Because it might be a free win. Okay, it was a free win. Let's start the virus going. Virus scan. Let's get another vote in. Down again. Let's use another rubbish number like 1. And he might skip again. And then we can get the 2 ends out of the way. Oh yeah, okay, that's 2 wins. That's 2 wins. Okay, scan, scan, scan. Now, he's got to start playing. Now he is going to start playing. In fact, he played on the last one as well. Now we go 5, because it's the most likely to win. And it was exactly 5. Fantastic. 1 or 2. Who then? Who then? God, okay, the virus man is getting unhappy with me. We're gonna need to clear this virus. Please win. Nice. Okay, virus man has been dispelled to the Shadow Realm. I think I can win this now. With a little bit of luck. He's voting 10. So 9 wins for anything other than 10. It was 10! Uh-oh. 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 Okay, well, let's just try and not die. 6. Let's just try and not die. At the very least, we can draw. Okay, yeah, we drew, because I can hear the train passing. Okay, this is a similar setup to before. Oh my god, and the numbers. I forgot the numbers don't reset. Word. This is bad for me. I'm going to try and hope he uses a number up. I don't think he used a number. I can also hear the guy approaching from behind. Okay, so I think I understand the virus mechanic is during this, you may occasionally have to input a code to continue the scan. Okay. So the codes are not necessary. I understand now. When I think a virus is solving itself, that is basically the virus scan going ahead without issue. And I didn't need to put in any codes. But sometimes you do need to put in a code to progress the virus scan. Okay, let's go for a 10. I'm hoping he won't vote again, but he probably will. The virus. Okay, I won! So either I got lucky or he didn't vote. But now is where it starts to get important. This is now where I need to start locking in. Okay. Let me check behind me real quick. Oh, blackout. Okay, blackout has passed. 5. 4. Let's go for 4. I win. Okay. This is going pretty well, actually. Let's vote for 3. I'm going to have to do some... Oh, no, the virus resolved itself. Oh, my God. Am I playing this in the right... Okay, well, at least it's on his track now. There's only 2 rounds left. Do I let him win this one? I think I let him win this one to use up a number, and then I play next time with power-ups. Because I have a lot of power-ups. Yeah, I have all my power-ups. So I let him win. That's fine. Whoa, 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 blackout. Okay, now I use all my power-ups and I kill him. So it's either 8, 9, or 10. He's voting 10, we vote 9, and we just cross our fingers. That's gonna be it. If it's a 10, we die. If it's anything else, we win. It's a 9! Get absolutely wrecked. Bum bum! Splat! Dead. Alright. Hi, Backseat. Hello. Yeah. No, just like a really satisfying thing in Buckshot Roulette is the shotgun going off and blasting the guy. And so when you defeat your opponent, it would be really good, even if it's like I say, comically low key, like just like a slight wet thump and the sound of a train going past. Just something to go like, you won, you killed him, good job. Okay, I'm gonna go for 8. What are you doing on the train track in the first place? Look, man, everyone's a critic, okay? My gamer setup has its advantages and disadvantages, okay? Advantages, you can like lay underneath it like you're a baby with like a like a mobile hanging above you. You know, it's got big keys jangling energy. Disadvantages oncoming trains. Everyone's got their own things going on. Oof. Oh my goodness gracious me. That clutch last minute exact guess. Okay, 294. That's very unhelpful. I'm going to go for 6. Stop right there. You stop right there. We've got Twinsy set up. Oh, hell yeah. Good to see someone else with a similar setup to me. Oh man, I am winning. I am winning over and over again. I'm doing really good somehow. You know what? I'm gonna let him waste his turn again, and I'm gonna use my power-ups again. Like, saving your power-ups until the final round, and getting them one move away from death, and then using the power-up is so OP. Nice. Right, so I lost that, but now I send it down to him. It's either 8 or 9. He's guessed 8. Then I guess 9. What else am I gonna do? And we just hope that it's 9. Fingers crossed. It was 8. God damn it. Okay, so that's a draw. The train goes past. All right, I've got to start wasting numbers, I guess. Let's use 1. No, 1's already been used. Let's use 10. I want to save my good numbers for when it matters. Okay, blackout has passed out overhead. If you don't know, that wow sound is like a blackout is coming, which will make you lose control of all your stuff, which you don't want to happen. So it is better to just sit it out and wait for that sound to go overhead. Okay, I won that because my opponent passed. This sucks, man. 3? Uh-oh. I think the virus man is coming to get me. 724. Okay, a blackout is coming. I think the guy is approaching behind me as well. Maybe not. Okay, I think the viruses have been cured. 13 more seconds. This sucks, dude. 5. Signing off. Best of luck, Deep State. Yeah, I'm gonna just wait until I die in this endless mode, and then I'll be signing off as well. Okay, what's the situation? Not good. Imminent death is the situation. What could it even be? Is it just 10? I think it's just 10. And I don't have 10. Did I win? Did he just not vote? Oh, he just didn't vote. Okay, we've got all of our numbers back, and 10 has been used up. I really need to win this. Let's go 5. Let's go middle of the road 5. Hope that we win it, and then we can use our power-ups to kill the opponent again. Yeah, I like saving my power-ups. I like saving them. Okay, and now, last one. It's 10. It's literally 10. The opponent is voting 6. We win, opponent dies. Oh, whoops, 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 blackout, blackout, blackout. There we go. Okay, we should just win. Yep, we win, and opponent, thud, splat, dead, right? Yes, nice. Yeah, that's why I want to save the power-ups. Because if you can save the power-ups for the final, like, the final chance to do the track, then it matters much less how many of these you've used up, because you can just, like, get the exact number. Oh, this is a rough setup again. I've got to, like, span... You know what? I'm going to let him vote. I'm going to let him do it. Is he going to do it? Damn it. He knows my game. Okay, fine, 1. You know what? Not 1, 10. Because this is a 9. So the lower numbers are more of a premium. Okay, I won that round, but that's not surprising, because I doubt he voted. Okay, Ghostman was back there. 4, I don't know, 4. Gotta be kidding me. He chose now to vote and just get it bang on? 9, 3, 5. Okay, slightly more likely to be higher. Let's go for 7. 7 up. Okay, is the guy behind me? He was. Let's get this virus cleared. No, virus is already cleared. Nice. Right. It is slightly more likely to be higher. I'm going to go for an 8. Send it up. Fingers crossed. Okay. Okay. Now, I kind of need to win or draw, because otherwise he can send it back down and I can't win this round. And I really want to win this round. Okay, let's deal with this virus. Okay, was that a draw or a loss? I suspect that might have been a loss, which is not a good thing. Okay, let the blackout pass overhead. This is bad. Not good for me. Not good for me. Oh, well. I've been training for this my entire life. But I should have been carring it, because the train is not what I want. Yeah, there could definitely be more of a big thump. Even when you die, I would like a big thump. Just so that it kind of puts a punctuation on you failing. Boom! Wins 3 personal best or something. Because it's kind of sad that it kind of comes around the corner and then it just silently ends. But yeah, that's pretty fun. To speak clearly, I really like Buckshot Roulette. I really like Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay. I did not like Flathead at all. I felt like you had so little control, and I felt like looking at the guy it didn't really add much in Flathead. For me, what I really think the virus thing is an important second distraction, but I wonder if there's a way to mix up the threats or something. I mean, this already actually does have a good mix of threats. Blackouts, viruses, and Guy in the Tunnels are all things that require you to do different things, and the initial voting game has way more strategy than Flathead does. So I do like it more than all those things. But yeah, I wonder if it could sustain an endless mode. Or it would work in multiplayer. Although I feel like if you're playing it multiplayer and then your opponent gets killed by Virus Man or Train Tunnel Man, that would be really anticlimactic. If you're just playing against someone and then suddenly it's oh, they died for unrelated reasons. They died of a heart attack. They died of natural causes. You win. Then it would be oh, okay. So I don't know how that's going to work in multiplayer. I do like the mix of Buckshot and FNAF. I like it more when it's FNAF. I like it more when you're going in and out of the various screens, when you're hearing the sound effects from one screen on another screen, so you're okay, I need to go and pay attention to that now. I heard the footstep, I've got to quickly look behind me, then return back to the computer. All of that juggling is really, really fun. And the strategy element is pretty fun as well. I just wonder about the longevity. And I also do feel better feedback in terms of just the brain chemicals is important, and that is a lot of sound effects, a big thump and explosion, or some sort of big thing when you die, some sort of acknowledgement that the other person died other than just you win. Something like that would be really good. Yeah. Was the tutorial good? I think the tutorial is fine. I think the absolute key thing that you did was when you die, it tells you about the things that are going on. It tells you about the blackouts and what the sound cue is. That's essential. My understanding of it when I was playing it Like, I didn't really understand the viruses. Like, I understood what I needed to do because it said it on screen, but like, I didn't understand why I wanted to do that, and I had no idea what the blackouts were. But when you die, and it tells you explicitly, this is the sound cue for the blackout, back out of the computer, that was very helpful. Anyway, that is Turnout. Thank you very much for the email, Evo, for bringing this to my attention. I'm curious to see what the full game is going to be, and I believe there is no release date on this. But yeah, thanks very much, and it was pretty fun. Hello there, Backseat from the Edit here. Well done for making it through an entire stream, or maybe even an entire playlist. If you weren't using these videos to fall asleep and are still awake, I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and here's some options if you want to watch some more. Bye-bye.